Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the over.
What's good, Rod?
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knowles. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate. Actually, just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off.
I mean, you went undefeated. You could have played Miami. You could have been. You could have get. You could.
He's forced out at the 10. Not what they were looking for. Bad.
You could have got Miami. You could have went 11-1.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Cornelius. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Important second down play coming up.
Wait.
Snags a quick throw. To get him down quickly.
About 25?
Wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Dropping back, it's Ford. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Handoff to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. Second down.
Man.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Oh, God.
The pass is
Oh, God. That shit again.
tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down.
Oh, that should have gone for them.
And got stopped. It's brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this.
Oh, yeah. Freaky bit, freaky deaky bit.
You think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on. A great short.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy,
Yeah.
huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Yeah.
Dropping back, it's 4. Quick throw to his receiver.
Yeah.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
It ain't one of them games that got a lag to it.
We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
It's dead.
And that one will bounce.
You say dead had a little lag to it too when you working on the Genius.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete.
Car got a little lag to it.
Going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah.
They'll run it to the left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Wait, God.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go on the move.
Yeah.
Pushing deep. And the pass is dropped.
Jeez.
It's been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And
All right, y'all.
have to kick it away.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there.
No, I'm playing Addison. I'm finna get out this chat.
At a critical 3rd down, if this
Yeah.
linebacker doesn't lower the blow, great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a job by this back. Keep moving those legs, and he picks up big yards. The defender's just bouncing off of him. Nobody wraps him up. And look at all the yards he picks up.
And the Bulldogs are in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's 4. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Tackle made after just a short game. The Noles come to the line in the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks loose at the 15. They make the stop, but not
into a fight over.
Solid gain that time.
Good job.
But they got into a fight over.
Quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw, and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
She got on him. Yeah.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Refusing to be brought down. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Fights through the tackler. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Seminoles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the passer.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quick pass. The catch is made. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up.
He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone.
There is no way. There's absolutely no way.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Looking to pass. It's Ford. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Knowles.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it, this close to his own end zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking downfield. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time.
I threw the ball dead to him. I threw the fucking ball dead to him. Dead to him.
After a short return, but the offense will go to work in the 44.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape it. Down
They couldn't let that go.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Finds an open target on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking to throw. It's Ford. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. Just ran away from the defense.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offense. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44. See what the call is on 1st and 10. The defense showing blitz here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. It's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Georgia getting set for their 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Makes a quick catch. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the beatdown continues. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He's moving out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Knowles. And this one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Bro, why didn't you go? What's that?
Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Well, this This head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. The receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Ford. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Buying time now, rolling to his left. On the run, he'll let it go. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Touchdown, Seminoles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
And this offense isn't giving up.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. As a design quarterback keeper. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Ford. The pocket breaking down. Finds the receiver wide open. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? There's a run call on 3rd and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I know they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He'll find the end zone again. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. He's trying to wage a comeback. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Running through the tackle. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Pretty easy. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown. No. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, not great through. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part.
He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. And the Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The DB's backing off from the line now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Scanning the field. It's 4. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play.